Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Team Toyota of Princeton to check out this brand new 2024 Toyota Corolla LE Hybrid Sedan in classic silver with a black cloth interior. But we've already seen the LE gas-powered sedan. Now we got the hybrid. This is one of the most desirable Corollas around. This is really the first one I've been able to grab and film that wasn't already pre-sold coming into the dealership. So people really love these vehicles. So we're going to dig into this and find out why. So let's dig in. Front end of our Corolla LE Hybrid. The classic silver goes great with the flat black. LED headlights, LED daytime running lamps, LED turn signals, a hybrid Corolla badge right in the middle. Looking good as we work our way around to our wheel and tire setup. What are you going to get when you go LE Hybrid? Base trim, hybrid, all-wheel drive. You're going to get a 16-inch steel wheel with a silver plastic hubcap, standard brake and rotor package. Now these wheels are wrapped in Yokohama Avid GT all-season tires, 205 on the width, a 55 series sidewall 16s, all four corners, all-wheel drive. This also comes in front-wheel drive if you want to save a little cash. But I do like the classic silver. We don't have any chrome around this at all. Plain and simple, color matched on the side view mirror without turn signals. Color matched on the front and rear door handle. Up top, color matched roof, shark fin antenna, no sunroof. Back end of the Corolla. Again, we have that hybrid Toyota badge right in the middle. We got standard lighting on the back end of this. Corolla on the left, LE Hybrid on the right, flat black down below with your exhaust tucked up underneath the right side of the bumper. We're under the hood of this Corolla LE Hybrid, and what are we looking at for a power plant? We have Toyota's 1.8-liter inline four-cylinder hybrid engine mated to an electronically controlled CVT transmission. 138 net horsepower, 156 net pound-feet of torque. MPGs, though, are big. 51 in the city, 44 on the highway, 48 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. Before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, I'm loving the MPGs, but what am I going to have to lay out for one of these? Well, here we go. Base price for the 24 Corolla LE all-wheel drive hybrid is $24,900. Now, after options and destination and delivery of $1,095 from Toyota's Aichi, Japan assembly plant, we have a total MSRP from the factory of $26,702. So let's check out the interior. Starting with the footbox, a nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator. Floor mats are in the trunk of the car at this time. We do have the release for the trunk down here by your feet, so that's where that baby goes. And then we do have a Corolla door sill plate to welcome you to the vehicle. Right now there's plastic over it, but it does look nice. Now, seating wise, we're going to go manual seats for the driver and the front passenger with black cloth with some white stitching, a little bit of an insert design, but overall it is fairly firm feeling cloth to the touch. Door panel is going to be all hard black plastic except for this black cloth on the armrest, which is semi-soft, flat black on your switchgear. Decent sized door pocket, standard audio system. Up top, we're going to go soft touch, brushed aluminum into your heat and air vent. Then we're going to go more soft touch all the way down to our glove box, which is nice and large. Infotainment system in here, you're going to get the updated 8-inch Toyota multimedia system, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto. Navigation is in here, but it's a subscription service to get it to work in the car. So my guess is most people are going to use their phone for their maps and their nav. And then we have our music, and we're going to enable the audio, but I'm going to have to turn the volume down. There we go. And you're going to have your Sirius XM plus your regular FM and AM radio stations. So they got you covered there. Bluetooth your phone. There's your trip information. Since we're in a hybrid, here's our energy flow. Look, you can go back. You got vehicle alerts. You got your regular settings where you can set up your driver profiles, Bluetooth devices, set up your Wi-Fi hotspot if you want to do that. You have your voice command search, software updates are over the air. So it's a nice, easy system to use, nice and responsive. We go to reverse. Nice large backup camera, no trajectory. This is the older camera. And if you're going to give me the newer system, give me the newer camera. As we zoom on down, we got our four-way hazards, 2 heat and air vents, single zone climate control right there. And then down further, you got an area to store your phone. That's all plastic. Would have been nice to see that rubberized. Then down over here further, you got your drive modes, which we'll check out when we go through the dash. Traction control off, and then your EV only mode. This is not a plug-in, it's a regular hybrid. So I'm not sure how much EV mode you're going to get out of this vehicle. Here's the gear shift to take you through this electronically controlled CVT transmission. Down further, we have 2 cup holders, and we have our auto vehicle hold and electric emergency brake. The key is a key that you put into the ignition barrel, but on the key you do have lock, unlock, and your panic button. Center armrest, we got cloth, semi-soft. Open it up, we got a USB-C in there and a 12-volt and a nice area for storage. Corolla steering wheel, we have a soft touch wheel, nice 10 and 2 notches, Toyota badge on the horn button, round bottom wheel. I don't really have much of a problem getting in and out of this though. It's a nice roomy passenger cabin for a small car. Now we go flat black on the switch gear. So this is where we're going to have our telephone voice commands, controls for the digital portion of your dash and your volume. And then on the right, you're going to have your adaptive cruise control, as well as safety suite controls, seek for your music, modes for your infotainment system. We don't have any paddles, but on the left, you're going to have your headlights. On the right, you're going to have your windshield wipers. Down over here on the left side of your dash, you're going to brighten dim the dash. You have your adaptive high beams, and this is where you're going to open your fuel filler door. And then we do have a manual tilting and telescoping wheel. So Toyota has you covered there. And now, here is our analog digital combo, analog gauges for our speedometer, tachometer, fuel level, and coolant temperature. Drive mode action, what do we got? We got eco, we got normal. We got eco, we got normal. We got eco, we got normal. All right, that's enough of that. We'll leave it on eco because I think people are going to be driving this for big MPGs. And then you just have additional information you can go through. We have pages that go from left to right. And then once you're in one, you can move down through additional information that you may want to see. If you want to see your tire pressures, then you're over here on your car icon and you're down right there, 3rd page down, in case that's where you want to see those. But it's a nice, easy system to use. Overhead console, if you want your dome lighting to come on and off when you open and close the door, this button that says door is pushed in and left in. Open the door, lighting comes on. Close the door, lighting will dim out. SOS button in case there's an emergency on the road. No roof, so that's about it. Standard framed rear view mirror with dimming function. And now we have our sun visor with vanity, no light. Does it slide? No, but you do have an extension. Getting in the back seat of the Corolla, I have the seat set for my driving position. So in we go. Kind of a low bridge for your head, so be careful because you do have that sloping roof line. But once you're back here, plenty of room for my head, shoulders, and knees at 5'11", the black cloth all the way down. No seat pocket behind the driver, no seat pocket behind the front passenger. I'd like to at least see one behind either seat. Then in the back, we do have 2 USB-Cs, but we don't have any heat and air vents. Now, back door panels, same as the front. All black, hard black plastic except for the semi-soft armrest. Back seats, same black cloth, nothing special, no insert design like we saw on the front, but they're pretty comfortable for base seats. And we do have a center armrest that is semi-soft with 2 cup holders. So thank you, Toyota, for providing the armrest. Normally in a base trim, you don't see that. But overall, it's pretty comfortable back here. All right, let's open our trunk. Here's the release right here. Like I mentioned earlier, by your foot, you just pull that lever up. Trunk pops up. Open it on up. Nice wide opening, 13.1 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this LE Hybrid. In here, we have our floor mats. We have the all-season cargo mat here in the back. And then underneath here, I'll try to give you a shot of this. We can open this up. And we have, as you can see, the fix-a-flat, so there's no spare. Now, if you don't have anybody in the back, you can let the rear seats down. We'll try this with one hand, but it ain't easy. There's no pull levers in the trunk. You got to come around to your back seat, and on the inside of the headrest, there's a button, and you push it and you pull down, and then you got to get the hell out of the way before it smacks you in the head when you try to do it with one hand and a camera in the other. So we'll do this again on the inside of this headrest and then pull it down. There, that's easier doing it from this side. So now you got the seats down, and it's a more narrow opening, but if you got some larger items, you can stick it in there. So it is a pretty good use of space here in this compact sedan. Window sticker time, here we go. Corolla Hybrid, LE all-wheel drive, safety ratings, fuel economy estimates, standard equipment, options, MSRP. Let's take this baby out for a spin. All right, we're going on down the road in this 24 Toyota Corolla LE Hybrid. And first of all, we got good visibility out the windshield, side glass, rear window, rear view mirror, no problem. But we do not have blind spot monitoring. We do not have cross traffic alert. We do have lane keep assist and some other safety tech, but I would have liked to seen blind spot and cross traffic in this car. It shouldn't have to be an option package on an LE. It should be there. But ride quality wise, it's nice and smooth. The suspension's well damped. The steering nice and light but direct, as you would expect in a small compact sedan. Now we got the smaller wheels and tires, so you're going to feel more bumps, and you're going to certainly hear more road noise in this vehicle opposed to something that's larger. But this vehicle is set up to deliver the big MPG action, and that's what I think people are so attracted to this Corolla LE Hybrid compared to the regular LE sedan. You're going to get much better gas mileage, a little bit more expensive than the regular LE, but not a ton more expensive. So it's within reach for someone who's looking at that LE sedan and falls in love with the MPG action in the hybrid and wants to go up to 26, 27 grand for this LE hybrid, because it's bringing value and it's bringing the big MPGs. Now the engine's going to be a little noisy under load, but then when you take your foot off the accelerator, it's going to calm down. This electronically controlled CVT working well, going through those simulated gears to keep the driveline quiet. Handles pretty well. Now, as far as what you get in here, you are going to get climate control. You are going to get this latest and greatest infotainment system with wireless CarPlay, Android Auto. You're going to have USB-C connectivity in the front and in the back for your rear seat passengers. So that's good. Now, the things you aren't going to get in the base trim, you're not going to get in this LE hybrid either. You're not going to get heated seats. You're not going to get ventilated seats. You're not going to get a heated steering wheel. You're not going to get a wireless charging pad. When you go with the LE trim, you're going to get a basic transportation vehicle. This one just happens to be all-wheel drive. And a hybrid. So let's check out our brakes. Stops in a straight line, hands off, no problem. Now let's take off. Down the road we go. Now we turn to the left. Bit of a roll, but not bad. Small car, easy to get in and out of tight spots with. So if you're thinking about this and you're living in an urban environment, certainly this car should be on your radar, because you can get in and out of those tight spaces. Those parallel parking spaces then become easier with a smaller vehicle like this. So there's a lot of practical uses for this. I see a lot of folks in my area using these vehicles to commute to and from the train station, because back in my train days, I would drive, park at the train station, take the train up to the city to work. And you see a lot of Corollas, whether they're hybrids or not, in the train parking lot, because they were easy to get in and out of that parking lot. Since they were smaller, we were less chance of getting the doors all dinged up and everything else. So it is very practical for a lot of uses. Now, we have a 17.8 foot turning radius. So let's check it out. And it just whips right around, as you would expect. And now we're going to take off. Now, it's not a fast car, but that's not what this is designed for. It gets up to speed just fine. No problem at all. As far as highway merge, which we're not going to see today, it may be a little bit tight with a fast highway merge, because it's not a quick accelerating car, even with the electric assist on the horsepower and torque. Because without the electric assist, this engine only makes about 95 horsepower. Then when you add the electric assist, now you're up to 138. But it does handle pretty well. So let me know if you're looking for that practical point A to point B sedan that gets good gas mileage. Is this Corolla LE hybrid the one you would buy? Is this the one that you would rock down the road in? Let me know, put it in the comments. Or are you going to spend your money somewhere else? Put that in the comments as well. But I would like to thank Team Toyota of Princeton for allowing the channel access to this 2024 Toyota Corolla LE Hybrid in Classic Silver for a review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you'll never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.